What's going on, guys? Mute here. So last night there was a patch for Vanguard. A lot of big stuff coming. We're going to cover it in this video. The first thing I want to talk about is your sniper class setups and what you need to run with this new update. So first things first, snipers got a buff, and probably the biggest buff went to the Type 99. The Type 99 got an increase in ADS speed, so it went from around 570-ish to down to 432 milliseconds, which is a large improvement for this gun. It was also given a little bit of an increase to its damage consistency. That's really important with a gun like this. This thing was a hit marker machine, and now you can even use the light round ammunition, which gives you extra fire rate, gives you extra aim down sights, and it will keep that damage consistent. So that is a big buff to this gun. If you guys want to run the 8-round mags, feel free. They work now. They're good now. I'm definitely going to make a video playing with them in the near future. As far as the SVT goes, nothing has changed. I believe the PTRS got a small nerf to its aim down sight speed. Once again, nothing really matters there. I mean, they're both pretty much the same gun, both spray and pray type of snipers. Not my type of thing. Personally, I've kind of moved away from them just because they're really easy to use. Next up, the Kar 98. The Kar 98 is the biggest disappointment out of all of the sniper adjustments. We were really hoping for a flinch reduction across the board. They didn't give us anything in that regard. The other thing with the Kar 98 is they didn't give us any ADS speed. So the Kar 98 is kind of in a weird spot right now because everything is kind of getting adjusted here and there, and you just have the Kar 98, which didn't really change. The only thing they added is that the lighter round ammunitions no longer decrease your damage as well. Not a big thing for this gun, especially if you know how to do the 20 round mag glitch. There's no reason to do that. If you don't know how to do that, you can't really do it anymore. But if you already have that class set up, do not remove it. It is the best setup for this Kar 98. The second biggest adjustment as far as guns go was clearly to the 3-line. The 3-line looks like it could now compete with the other snipers in its category. Before, the 3-line was kind of like, you know, that little kid you pushed away, no, we don't want you. But now, things have changed. So with the 3-line, the damage is still incredible. The fire rate is still shaky at best, but the ADS speed has been greatly increased. Before, you were looking at around 560, 570 milliseconds running this heavy round magazine. Now you can get it all the way down to 535. If you swap to a clip like this, you can get it all the way down to 513. And then, if you pop an iron sight on it, all of a sudden your gun has gone all the way down to 475 milliseconds, which actually makes it faster than the Kar 98. This gun is crazy. You can even get it faster than the Kar 98 with the heavy round magazines on it. Look at that, 495 milliseconds. Obviously, the Kar 98, there's something going on with it. It's being left behind with these other guns, but this is a good buff to this weapon. Overall, this sniper buff is not exactly what we needed, but it is a good step forward. I do hope they do some more. You know, they've been on break for a long time. To be honest, I don't really understand why their break was so incredibly long. It feels longer this year than it ever was before. You know, like when I get off work for the holidays, we get like a few days here and there. They got like 4 weeks straight. And during that time, it was just a dry period for the game. They weren't working on anything, obviously, because, you know, they're on holiday break. But now they're back. There's so much work to be done to get this game back to ship shape. I really hope they can get it done because Warzone is struggling, Vanguard is struggling, and we need that to change, man. We need that to change ASAP. But yeah, we're going to get into some gameplay really quick, and I'm going to give you my honest thoughts on the snipers while I'm using them. Because, to be honest, I haven't even really given them a look yet. So let's see how it works out.
I just got rid of everything that I set up last time. I like chose those sound. Dude, what?
Oh, is it not playing the sound alert?
No, like I set them all up.
So as you guys can see right here, I kind of had a funny little name for my Arasaka class. Let's see if it still holds up. This gun was so bad. I really hope it's improved a little bit at least. Yikes. Okay, let's see. Just the animations don't feel right. It just feels off. Let's try the 3.5 times zoom. I just want to mess with these different scopes and kind of see which one I'm going to rock with. Yeah, this gun still just doesn't feel great. I mean, I know they buffed the ADS speed, but it doesn't even feel like it, man. It feels like such a small adjustment. Oh. Yeah, look at that flinch too, man. God damn, it's all we asked for. All we asked for was a... Look at this. Another problem with this gun is the aiming. Look at that flinch, bro. Like, as soon as I get my scope, it's like... Brr, brr, brr. Like, I try not to complain at Call of Duty too much. I try to get away from complaining. But to be completely honest, like, this... So let me get this straight. I spawned right out in the open, right behind this guy. We might be switching to the 3-line real quick here because this is just not working, man. This gun might still be trash. Let's see, who's up here? Someone? There we go. Buddy? Stop. Stop. Okay, there we go. Jesus. 1, 2. Come on, someone over here. Look at the flinch. You can just see my character like, he's like just taking the biggest L, bro. I wish the other guns had to deal with the flinch that we do. Yeah, this gun just isn't it. It has so poor visibility, just the entire I hate the side scope look. All right, let's try this. Let's try the 3 line, see what we can do with this thing. So again, I'm in the sweatiest lobby known to mankind. Look at this, all level 300s and above, bro. It's like a few guys beneath there, but not much. One guy's like level 600. Get off the game for a little bit, man. Come on. Oh, please, no. Please, just chill. Yeah, man. It's not great. It really just doesn't feel like they did anything in that sense. I mean, to be honest, the biggest change to snipers was the nerf to the PTRS. Like, come on. Hit marker. Wait, how am I hit marking, bro? I've got the high damage round mag on. What? Look at this. This is how they want snipers to play. That's what they want right there. They just want us to sit in our scope and hard scope on a rock. That's not what we want to do, man. We want to play aggressive. We want to have fun. Dude, you can't even look at that fire rate. I took 1 shot and then had to like spin and go around like 15 corners just try and get a second one off, bro. That's what needed to change. The guns needed to be faster. They didn't, and not in the sense of just ADS, but like the fire rate, just the way they feel. It needs to feel snappy, right? Like I need to be able to go with these things. You can't go with them. It's like 1 Mississippi, right? Like you take a shot and you're like, oh, I missed. Oh, like you have to wait so long to get a second shot off. Like Cold War sniping, bro. Look, I didn't like Cold War as a game, but Cold War sniping, you're like boom, 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 boom. Clips on that game look good for that reason. I'm not saying that it has to be that fast, but like a little bit better maybe. Come on. The sad part is how much sniping getting buffed was hyped, right? Like they made 3 or 4 tweets being like, hey, we're buffing snipers. We're doing it. And somehow I got best play in here. Shooting 2 guys that didn't even get a shot off at me, not even looking at me. Alright, guys, I really have nothing more to say about this. I'm gonna go hit some clips, go try and grind these snipers out and stuff for this Nork LRC, but dude, I gotta speak my mind about this stuff sometimes, because it's really getting to a point where it's like, guys, like, you gotta be aware of what's going on in your game. Like Warzone, for example, everyone's asking for this change to loadouts, right? They made this change that makes it so you can't get a loadout until the first zone is all the way closed. So it's basically the first 6 minutes of the game. No matter how good you're doing, no matter how much cash you got, you can't get a loadout. Everyone was like, this is stupid. And they're like, well, we're getting a mixed response to it, so we're going to continue to examine, you know, how it's affecting the game. What that sounds like is you really like this idea, even though no one else seems to like this idea, and so you're sticking to the idea because you can't take criticism. That's the problem with Call of Duty right now. The devs don't take criticism well anymore, man. It's like they don't even hear us. It goes in one ear and out the other until it gets to a breaking point. Then they release a patch, they fix it, and everyone's happy with it for like a week. When we realize it was just something to like consolidate us, you know, make us a little, you know, a little happier about the game. And then all of a sudden we're angry again. Like, this never used to happen with Call of Duty. Was there frustration with games? Of course, there's been frustration with every single game. Even going back to the days of like Ghosts, which was a game that was extremely hated. They still responded to the criticism and did a good job. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't know.